you are struggling to grow your sales on Amazon, I'm going to show you exactly why that is and how we can fix that issue. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can filter out the best keywords that are for your product and see exactly where you are ranked versus your competitors. For this example, I'm going to use an Amazon fashion listing, but the same strategy can apply to any category you sell on Amazon. So imagine this is our product right here. This is a capri leggings for women, 1,900 reviews, and this is doing about 6,900 in monthly revenue. So imagine if you're a brand owner, how can I improve these sales? Now let's look at your competitors. So I pulled up a few competitors right here. So we have this one right here. This one is doing over 26,000 a month. Very similar, almost the exact same product. Another one over here. Another product, 22,000 a month. Another one right here, 16,000 a month. Same exact product. Another one, 22,000 a month. Now, why are they doing so much better than us, right? If you're a brand owner, what can you do to fix this issue? Exactly determine why are they doing better than us. And that's what we're going to do in this video. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to Helium 10 Cerebro, and we're going to put all the ASINs of our product and our competitors' products. Now, what this will do is this will find all the keywords that we are ranked for and our competitors rank for, which we can then filter out and see exactly which one's working well or not. So, especially the first thing you want to do is make sure your ASIN or imagine this is our product. Make sure this one is the first one you put in here. I'll explain later why that is, but make sure this is the first one, and then we can add in all the separate competitors that we have into this. Okay, now we get, once we get all our competitors in it and we put our product in, there's a few filters we want to put before we do the search. So the first filter is for search volume. Search volume, we want to do a minimum of 300. Why is that? Because keywords below 300 usually mean there isn't much search volume, there's not much traction. So there really isn't too much of a point in making campaigns. The only reason you would make campaign is you find a lot of keywords, like 5, 10 that have a low search volume, and you can put in one campaign together, and then it would obviously show a lot of search volume. But for simplicity, let's put search volume at 300. Second thing, what we want to do is for word count. Word count we want to put at 2. Now, why is this? Because we don't want to be too general in the words and keywords we are attracting. So for example, for these products, leggings, we don't want it just to be leggings because leggings is so broad. It's such a broad category. Rather, we want it to be capri leggings, right? So the more longer tail keyword it is, that means it's more specific to our product. So make sure you put the search volume at 300 and the word count at 2. Once that's done, we're going to just click get keywords and it's going to load the results for us. So once the results are loaded, we're going to scroll down and we're going to see all the keywords related to our product here. Now what we want to do is, if I can move my face, we're going to click export data. We want to put this into a CSV file. So export the data as a CSV file and it will start downloading at the top over here. Okay, once we have exported the file, see right here, it's exported, we're going to put this into a Google Sheet to convert it and make it easy for us to manipulate the data. So just open up any Google Sheet, you can Google Doc, Google Sheet, and once you're on here, just click File and click Import. Once you click Import, it's going to show you ways you can upload. Just click Upload here, and the file we just downloaded, we can just drag and drop it down here, and it'll automatically come over here. And we can click Import Data, since I already did this once. And here we are. This is the entire Cerebro keyword sheet of our product and our competitor product. Now is the time we're going to filter this all out and make it as easy as possible to understand. So now once we have all the data, we want to filter out and delete all the data we don't need so it's as easy to understand. So we only want to keep a few things, which is the search volume here. And over here, we'll see that position rank. So I'll show you right now, we're going to delete most of these. So keyword sales, Cerebro IQ score, we're going to click that. We're going to click the arrow up here. We're just going to click delete. So keep the search volume. We want to keep this here. Search volume trend, we want to delete. We want to delete all this over here. So we're going to just click over here, go down, and it'll go down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And we're going to stop right here because we want to keep the position rank. For all of these, we're going to click here and we're going to click delete column. Now this is going to become much easier to understand. We also want to delete the relative rank, competitive rank, these, delete those two and click delete. Now this is easy to understand. So all we want is, we want our competitors' ASINs over here. We want the position rank, I'll explain shortly what this is, and the search volume and the keyword phrase. Okay, now exactly what is the position rank? Remember when I said put in Cerebro, we want to put our ASIN first? So pretty much it uses the first ASIN and identifies that as the position rank. It's the set for what the ranking for the keyword is. So pretty much these are our competitors. This is our product. So we just want to change this. We can just write this as our product. Now it's easy to understand. We have our product, we have competitor products, we have the search volume for the keywords, and what the keyword phrases exactly are. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add one more column, and I'll explain what this column is. So right next to search volume over here, just click it here, and just click insert one column to the right, and it'll provide a whole new column over here. And for this column, we're going to call it relevancy. Relevancy. Now, what this column is going to showcase exactly how relevant these keywords are to our product and our competitors' products. So the higher relevancy score you have means that keyword is super specific to your product, while the lower it is means it is not as specific to your product. And this will allow us to figure out what are the best keywords to target and play in a role with the search volume to see which is the best combination of what we should focus on. Now for the relevancy, we're going to have to use a formula. I'll show you what the formula is so it's easy to understand. So right under it, we're going to put equals count if. So it's a condition that we're going to put. Count if, it'll automatically give a bracket. And for the range, what we're going to do is we're just going to copy this first column of all of our competitors. Okay, we're going to copy that. And then it's going to do DH to H2. So this is all our competitors. Next, we're going to put another comma. And then we're going to put our criteria. So we're going to put that criteria. So we want this to be bigger or equal to 20. Now, what does this mean? So we can do 10, we can do 15, 20. So pretty much what this means is we want to see how relevant these keywords are based off how high our competitors are ranked for it. So for this, we only want keywords that our competitors are ranked in the top 20 with. So if they're not ranked within the top 20, it won't showcase for this. And if it showcases that a lot of these products are ranked within the top 20, that means it's super relevant to our product and the competitors. So we're going to put another one right here, and we're just going to close it with the bracket. And there you go. It puts it all in. And for here, we're just going to click autofill, so it fills up all the categories. Okay, another thing we want to do is we just want to freeze this top column because we don't want this moving too much. This is our titles. So just click on the one over here, click view, freeze, and the first row. So now we can scroll peacefully and see exactly what is working and what's not. So now what exactly does this relevancy mean? So if we have a look here, 4. So this means for this keyword, hue, navy, capri, leggings, 4 of our competitors are ranked within the top 20. Remember, we made it greater to equal to 20 up here. So that means 4 of our competitors are ranked within the top 20 for this keyword, which means this is super relevant for our product. So for our product, we see we're at 18. We're at 18 for this, and our competitors are ranked in the top 20. So this means it's super relevant, and we want to highlight a lot on this. We want to include it in our listings, optimize it, and see exactly how it can work with us. But we also want to keep into consideration the search volume. This keyword has this low search volume. So we want to balance the relevancy and the search volume. For example, if we go here and we just click relevancy, we can sort it from highest, lowest, and lowest to highest. So 4 means these are the products but the most relevant to us. That means 4 of our competitors are ranked within the top 20. Now we see all the keywords. But the issue is a lot of these keywords have low search volume. So although these are the most relevant for our product, there isn't enough traction, right? We can rank super high for it, but that doesn't mean we're getting a lot of search volume. Versus we can rank it by A to Z, and it'll show the keywords that have no relevancy to our product. So for the ones with 0, it means we do not need to focus on these because they're not specific to our product. They're very broad, so on and so forth. So we want to filter this out and delete most of these. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to make this as easy as possible to understand. And we're going to do this by relevancy. So the keywords that are high in relevancy for, we want to highlight these at their own color and the other ones their own color. So we'll just go here, the ones up to 4, we're going to highlight, go to the end, and we're just going to add its own color. We'll just choose blue. And this makes it much easier to understand. Same for 3. We'll just go down here. We'll see all the ones that are 3. We'll see how long it goes for. Keep on going. So 4 and 3 mean they're really relevant. So this means that we should run exact and phrase campaigns for this because it's very specific to our product. So I'll call this and this. So pretty much it's easy to understand now exactly what are the most specific ones and what we should run. If it's a 4, if it's a 3, if pretty much only one competitor is not ranked high for these, it is still super specific. You want to focus on these, include exact and phrase campaigns for these. Now the keywords that have maybe a two or relevancy or like two or three competitors that rank for it, these are still relevant, but you want to be selective in exactly understanding what the keyword is. Is your product this or is it not? And for these, what you can do is you can just run broad campaigns for it and just test it out and see if it works well or not. So we're gonna highlight this too. Now for the keywords that have a relevancy of 1 to 0, we just want to delete these. These means it's not super specific to our product and maybe one of our competitors ranked by accident. So if you're between the 1 to 0, we're just gonna fully delete these ones. Okay, now we have filtered out the data. We know what are the most relevant and the search volume. So we separated the 4 and the 3 and the 2. Now we can utilize this to see exactly where our products are ranked, what we should focus on, how our competitors are ranked, and how we can increase our sales. Now, although we started off with the most relevant, these are the ones with 4. So these means our competitor, we're ranked at 18, our competitors ranked 1, 10, 17, 23. So we can see exactly what we're ranked for these keywords and what our competitors are ranked for the keywords and see why they're doing so much better than us. But what we recommend is we want to go by search volume because these are all relevant keywords now. We filtered out the data and made it all relevant. So we want to filter this out by the highest search volume. Now this makes it as easy to understand what we need to focus on. So first keyword for these products, cotton leggings for men, has a search volume of 10,000 and a relevancy of 2, which means at least 2 out of 4 products are ranked within the top 20. If we have a look, our product is ranked at 226 for this, which means we're nowhere near the first page. Our competitor is ranked number 14, another one's 78, this one's nowhere, this one's 10. Now, has the highest search volume. So if we look at our listing, if we look at our competitors, so this is cotton leggings for women. You can see they have it like here, cotton leggings. And this listing is doing about 50,000. It's not showing right now, they're doing about 50,000. And our product, which is doing 6,900, we don't have cotton leggings anywhere in the title. So that's an immediate sign. It has a lot of search volume. We need to add this to our title and we need to start running campaigns for this, right? So we can figure out all the keywords we need to add to our listing optimization, index in the backend, and start running keyword campaigns for it, okay? Even for the next product, white leggings for women, 8,300. We're ranked at 124, which means we're nowhere on the first page. Our competitors are getting so much sales because they're ranked 8. Another one's 24. Another one's 17. So this is a great comparison to see exactly what keywords are the most relevant and whether our competitors are ranked high for it so we can focus on it. We just want to copy what they're doing and see what's working best. If we look at all the keywords that this product is ranked for, the ones with the most search volume, we're ranked really bad. We're not on the first page. Look at it. 226, 124, 0, which means we're nowhere, we're not even indexed. 167, 51. And the competitors that do like 22,000 and 26,000 and much more than us, they are ranked in the 14, 18, 5, 3, 4, 11, 8, 5. So it doesn't necessarily mean they're listing your product better. They're better at ranking their product for the specific keywords for our product. So now with this data, we can figure out what sort of campaigns we should run. This data set also allows us to figure out which sort of campaign should we run. Should we run an exact campaign, a phrase campaign, or a broad campaign? So what we recommend is for this keyword with a search volume of 10,000, it's relevant enough to the phrase to the point we should run a phrase campaign or an exact, right? So we want to create a separate campaign just for this keyword because it has so much search volume and we want to start ranking on this because the more search volume means the more customers. So we need to add this to our listings and start optimizing for it. Now, if we have a lot of keywords, for example, if we filter by this list by, we can go here, we can go Z to A. Now we have all the most relevant keywords. This is the most specific keywords to our product. But the issue is they have low search volume. So what we recommend is we would put up to 5 of these keywords in a campaign together. Because although by themselves they won't generate enough, if we add enough to one campaign, they can all work together to help increase the search volume. Because it's super relevant and it's still customers at the end of the day. And right now we can improve our ranking for it. Versus the search volume for keywords that are super high, we want to create our own separate campaigns for this. And the ones that are super relevant, like for this one, it has a relevancy of 3, which means 3 competitors are ranked for it. It's super relevant. We can create multiple campaigns. We can create an exact campaign, a broad campaign, and a phrase campaign because it's super relevant to our product. Also, add all these keywords into your existing listing, and you'll see that over time, if you start ranking for these products and add it to your listing, this listing itself, if they use the strategy, they'll get to over 20,000 because their product is not much different than the competitors. It's just that their ranking is really bad. They're not on the first page, 72. So this strategy allows them to fix that and see exactly what the competitor is doing and how we can fix it. Hopefully this video showed you exactly how you can figure out why your product isn't doing as well as you expected on Amazon as compared to your competitors, and also how to beat them, how to figure out why they're doing better than you. And this keyword sheet, filtering out all the data to make it super specific with the search volume and the relevancy, will play an amazing role in creating your next campaigns or optimizing your listings. We also just posted a video on how sponsored video ads can help boost your Amazon sales so much. I'll link it somewhere on the top right about here. Also, we have our Amazon clothing brand cheat sheet down below in the description. If you're a clothing brand on Amazon, even any brand, there's a lot of tips and tricks in that sheet for you to apply to your current business to help you scale on Amazon. Hopefully this video helps showcase to you exactly how you can upscale your brand on Amazon and the advertising tactics you can start implementing versus your competitors to kick their butt. Take care.